a little bit of research not just for our community, that magazine.
Naval Training Center, and the band was officially established in 1911. The first team to provide for training. During World War I, the illustrious John Philip Sousa led the band as he trained more than 1,500 musicians for the Navy. And conducting the evening Great Lakes is Chief Musician Diane Potts.
Hurry up, let's go. Get on the bus. Let's go.
Recruit Training Command is the quarterdeck of the United States Navy.
Good order and discipline will be maintained 24/7. Proper military posture will be maintained 24/7.
Every enlisted sailor begins their naval career here, and our mission is fairly simple. It's to transform civilians into smartly disciplined, physically fit sailors, ready for follow-on training and service to the fleet, and while doing so, to instill in them the highest values of honor, courage, and commitment.
You are no longer a civilian. Whatever you were before is now over. You're about to begin a journey that's going to make you a part of the greatest naval force the world has ever known.
Forward to the bright future that lies ahead, knowing that our nation is in great hands. Thank you for playing a significant role in the lives of these recruits, and I warmly welcome you to our Navy family. Enjoy the ceremony and celebrate your sailor. Thank you.
Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, Mississippi, Illinois, Alabama, Maine, Missouri, Arkansas, Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin, California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, West Virginia, Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, Hawaii, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands. State flags, order, arms. And now, we invite you to join the staff of Recruit Training Command in welcoming the graduating divisions with your applause as they enter Midway Ceremonial Drill Hall and are announced in the following order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we welcome today's graduating division. 940 provides your arrival honor staff, honor guard, your recruit review commander, adjutant, and graduates who provide support assignments for today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Thank you. Divisions. Right. Face. Section leaders fall out and collect outer garments. Divisions. Counter. March. Divisions. Halt.
Yes. Right in front of you guys. May I have your attention, please? For the remainder of the review, no one will be permitted to pass in front of the review stand. And we ask that as a courtesy to our reviewing officers. Photography is certainly encouraged, but we ask that you remain seated and off the drill deck. The photographers you will see on deck throughout the review are the official photographers of Recruit Training Command.
would like to welcome you to today's passing review. Today, you will see 10 divisions comprised of 900 sailors participating in the graduation ceremony and soon join the most powerful Navy in the world. Please draw your attention to the unit position at center deck. There is the review commander and staff. The review commander is responsible for conducting the graduation ceremony. Today's review commander is Airman Jamal Moultrie from Charleston, South Carolina. Let's give him a hand. Performing today is the Triple Threat Unit on their 8th week of training, the State Flags Unit on their 9th week of training, and the Staff Unit on their 10th and final week of training. These units are comprised entirely of recruits. During their night of arrival, recruits are placed in divisions of 88 personnel and assigned division commanders. Recruit division commanders form the backbone of crew training and are key individuals in the life of every recruit. Division commanders must serve as counselors, disciplinarians, administrators, and military leaders. Above all, they must show themselves as outstanding examples of military bearing, appearance, attitude, and behavior. Each division also has a recruit chief petty officer. The senior recruit supervises divisional staff positions and leads the division in the absence of their division commanders. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the graduating divisions, the division commanders, and recruit chief petty officers. As I introduce each division, they will raise the competitive flags they have earned throughout their training. As I introduce each recruit chief petty officer, the flag representing their home state will also be raised. Please, hold your applause until all introductions have been completed. I will be starting from there, right. Division 247. Command by Chief Petty Officer Derek McClear. Petty Officer First Class Carlos Yanesamedo. Petty Officer First Class Dylan Sublet. And their recruiting petty officer, Seaman Donovan Grant from Dallas, Texas. Division 248. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Willie McGee. Petty Officer First Class Robert Schwartzbeck. Petty Officer Second Class Christian Harris. And their recruiting petty officer, senior recruit Tyler Petty from Suffolk, Virginia. Division 249. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Takesha Johnson. Petty Officer First Class Ryan Shiloh Dalton. Petty Officer First Class Kyra Griffin. And their recruiting petty officer, Seaman David Lizeski from Yukon, Oklahoma. Division 250. Commanded by Senior Chief Petty Officer Callan Olson. Petty Officer First Class Rafe Smith. Petty Officer Second Class Ashley Leroy. And their recruiting petty officer, Fireman Taylor Towns from Portsmouth, Virginia. Division 251. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Mary Namani. Petty Officer First Class Monet Morgan. Petty Officer Second Class Nelsie Salcedo. And their recruiting petty officer, Seaman DeAndre Crowder from Columbus, Ohio. Division 252. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Erickson E. Logan. Petty Officer First Class John Posey. Petty Officer Second Class Nicholas Garcia. And their recruiting petty officer, Airman John Zaraga Ramirez from Hawthorne, California. Division 253. Commanded by Petty Officer Second Class Shane Smith. Petty Officer Second Class Ethan Fleming. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Madison Davis from Newport News, Virginia. Division 254. Commanded by Petty Officer Second Class Ashley Thornton. Petty Officer Second Class William Wendt. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Sophie Lopez Lasso from Lancaster, California. Division 255. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Joshua Rabara-Brocate. Petty Officer First Class Ryan Mulcher. Petty Officer First Class Nicholas Sanchez. And their Chief Petty Officer, Seaman Gerard Tandy from Detroit, Michigan. Division 940. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Tiffany Baker. Petty Officer First Class Randall Truman. Petty Officer First Class Dakota Saunders. And their Chief Petty Officer, Airman Jamal Moultrie from Charleston, South Carolina. On behalf of the commanding officer and staff of Recruit Training Command, we congratulate these division commanders and recruit chief petty officers on a job well done. In a moment, you will see the ceremonial side boys, bosun, and honor guard take their places for arrival honors. This time-honored tradition is our formal greeting to this morning's reviewing officer. One such tradition is the gun salute. A gun salute is used to mark an event or to render honors. Today's reviewing officer will receive a round of honors to include a 13-gun salute. When requested by the announcer, please stand for the arrival honors, marching on the colors, national anthem, and the invocation. As a reminder, military guests shall remain covered throughout the entire graduation ceremony. And ladies and gentlemen, one final note. As befitting the importance of this occasion, our ceremony is conducted in a formal manner. However, we do encourage you to participate in today's graduation ceremony by letting your applause show these sailors just how proud of them you are.
Will the guests please rise and remain standing for the arrival of the official party? Recruit Training Command arriving. Naval Education and Training Command arriving. The guests may be seated.
Present. Arms. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Chaplain Thompson will offer this one's invocation.
Let us pray. Holy God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity to gather together as shipmates, families, and loved ones. As we congratulate our new sailors, we take this time to say thank you for being with them throughout the course of their instructions. Through good times and bad times, ups and downs, moments of frustration, and moments of joy, we acknowledge that your grace and mercy has covered them throughout their training. We take pride in their development over these past weeks and look forward with great anticipation to the amazing things that they will do throughout their Navy careers. As they prepare to transition to the fleet, we ask that you would guide them, protect them, and keep them safe as they strive to be the men and women that you would have them to be, as well as the sailors that our country needs them to be. We ask that you will be with each and every person here today. Thank you for safe travel to this place, and thank you again for this moment of celebration. We ask these things with all honor and praise. Amen.
commanding officer would issue orders and instructions to unit commanders. Then, the unit commanders would face about and relay the information to their divisions. Today's events show how orders are passed through the chain of command.
Good morning. Commence the review.
Sound off!
Very welcome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your Navy quarterdeck. I'm Captain Ken Frober, Commanding Officer of Recruit and Training Command. We'd like to welcome all of our family and friends who are attending this graduation here today and those watching live from around the world. Joining us today is our reviewing officer, Rear Admiral Jeff Jericho, Commander, Naval Education and Training Command. And also joining us is the Chief of Staff of North Chicago, Mr. Jackson, and also EMS leadership from the North Chicago area. I'd also like to acknowledge staff from our fleet sponsor, the Senior Enlisted Academy, Newport, Rhode Island, sponsored Division 253. Our fleet sponsor program allows recruits to connect with sailors from Navy commands from around the world with valuable mentoring and motivation while here at Recruit Training Command. I'd also like to welcome all our veterans here today. Thank you for your dedicated service to our country. Would all our veterans please rise so we can give you a round of applause. Division 940 graduates today. They're our staff support unit providing the arrival honors, honor guard, recruit review commander, adjutant support staff ceremony. Please join me in giving them and the other 9 outstanding divisions before you here a round of applause. I mentioned a minute ago, we also have that other special group of guests joining us today, first responders from the North Chicago area in our local community, helped us commemorate the anniversary of 9/11 yesterday. As a son, nephew, and grandson of a firefighter, this was the first line of service I was exposed to at an early age. As a volunteer, I was a firefighter and a paramedic before I was a sailor. Before I was a naval aviator, it was something very central and remains central to my life. Thank you for your service to our community. Welcome. Staff of Recruit Training Command is committed to provide the United States Navy with basically trained, physically fit, smartly disciplined sailors, such as these fine sailors standing before you here today. They have successfully navigated 10 rigorous weeks of demanding training and earned the right to wear the uniform recognized around the world as a symbol of freedom. I would also like to take a moment to introduce you to your family and friends of your Navy family. As you reconnect with your sailors shortly and embark on a new journey together, we invite you to learn more about your Navy resources here at Great Lakes and around the world. Search the internet for Navy Boot Camp, Navy Family, and check out our website for more information about your local and global resources. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. I present to you 900 of the newest, sharpest Navy sailors.
Divisions performing above standards throughout their training are awarded recognition flags in 5 mission areas: academic achievement, military drill, compartment readiness, applications, and physical fitness. These flags are carried as a visible symbol of the division's success. Each flag indicates that your sailors individually and as teams met performance standards in one or more mission area events. A division that exceeds all basic requirements in these areas during their training qualifies as a battle efficiency division and is awarded the Battle E flag in recognition of their performance. 4 divisions have earned this honor today, and we congratulate
Admiral Churko will now present this week's individual awards, and he will be joined on the drill deck by our commanding officer, Captain Froberg, and our guest of honor, Force Master Chief Mango. It is our pleasure to recognize the review commander for today's ceremony, Airman Jamal Moultrie, Division 940 from Charleston, South Carolina. Throughout his training, Airman Moultrie has exhibited great pride in naval service and consistently demonstrated his potential as an effective leader. He has maintained a high standard of professional appearance and displayed excellent military bearing and command voice. Congratulations on your outstanding achievement. Well done, sailor. For achieving the highest overall academic score during recruit training, Fireman Joseph Nolan, Division 940 from Oceanside, California, has earned the Academic Excellence Award, which is sponsored by the Fort Dearborn chapter of the Illinois Society of the Sons of the American Revolution. Fireman Nolan receives a letter of commendation from the commanding officer. Well done, sailor. For having displayed extraordinary qualities, best expressing the American spirit of honor, initiative, and loyalty, Seaman Apprentice Cameron DeVere Jackson, Division 252 from Hampton, Virginia, is awarded the Navy League Award, which is sponsored by the Navy League of the United States. Seaman Apprentice DeVere Jackson is presented with a commemorative plaque and a letter of commendation from the commanding officer. Well done, sailor. Airman Brittany Halls, Division 940 from Augusta, Georgia, is the winner of the United Service Organizations Award for best exemplifying the spirit and intent of the word shipmate. Airman Halls is given a commemorative plaque from the United Service Organizations. Well done, sailor. Seaman Jonathan Vega Neron, Division 248 from Baltimore, Maryland, is the recipient of the Military Order of the World Wars Award of Merit. This award is presented for meritorious performance during recruit training. Seaman Vega Neron is presented with a commemorative plaque from the Military Order of the World Wars. Well done, sailor. The Military Officers Association Leadership Award is presented to Seaman Esteban Sandoval, Division 248 from North Hollywood, California, for demonstrating exceptional tenacity and professionalism. Sandoval is awarded a letter of commendation from the commanding officer. Well done, sailor. Ann Holcomb, Division 940, from Wilmington, North Carolina, is the recipient of the Navy Club of the United States of America Military Excellence Award for best exemplifying the qualities of enthusiasm, devotion to duty, military bearing, and teamwork. This award places her at the pinnacle of today's Little Sailors. She is awarded a flag letter commendation. Seaman Holcomb, the staff of Recruit Training Command salutes you as the finest of recruit graduates. Well done, sailor. To recognize such outstanding individual accomplishments by these sailors with a round of 3 cheers. The adjutant will lead all graduating divisions in 3 cheers for this morning's award winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for some outstanding performances. You get the same question, periodically, like, oh, I guess they finished this week. But it is the first time for you all, the first time for them, and that is what makes this a truly magical opportunity. So we're blessed to be part of that. I have the distinct honor this morning of introducing our reviewing officer, Rear Admiral Jeff Church, Commander Naval Education and Training Command, a native of Saginaw, Michigan. He graduated the United States Naval Academy. At sea, he commanded Strike Attack Squadron 146, employed twice aboard USS John C. Stennis as part of TAG 9 Airwing. Rear Admiral Church also commanded Carrier Wing 2, while assigned to USS Ronald Reagan as the Strike Warfare Commander for Carrier Strike Wing 9. Among his shore assignments, he served as a resource sponsor for naval intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance capabilities, and director of Battle Space Awareness, acting director on the Navy Staff, Digital Warfare Office, chief of staff for Commander of Naval Air Forces, and completed additional tours with the Naval Special Warfare Development Group, and as a battle director for the Combined Air and Space Operations Center in Allegheny, Utah. As a flag officer, he served as the deputy director for global operations on the Joint Staff, director of Fleet Integrated Readiness and Analysis at U.S. Fleet Forces Command, and commander of Carrier Strike Wing Forces. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a warm Recruit Training Command welcome to Rear Admiral Church.
There are a lot of people here, Lurch. Yeah. I think we got 900 graduates and about 3,400 in the audience. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to the Chief of Staff as well. And I wanted to thank you all for the gift of your time and your attention today. So I really am truly honored to join you this morning on this monumental ceremony to recognize the extraordinary transition from civilian to U.S. Navy sailor. Of each of these men and women standing in front of you, you should be proud. We have loved ones in the crowd, family members, and friends witnessing this final phase of transition. Truly welcome you all to this extraordinary experience. So to everybody in the audience, 5 of my children serve in the United States Navy. With your sons and daughters, and with me, I do understand the naval service and the feelings of joy, happiness, and just absolute amazement at the transformation you've seen occur in your loved one. But I will also admit, there's even a feeling of nervousness, even with me, as you watch someone you love enter into a little bit of the unknown associated with the naval service. I've learned that over 34 years of service. And everyone in this audience will play a vital role in the future of your sailing. These men and women in front of you have taken the first steps to become something better than they ever imagined. We recognize the veterans in the audience already. Each of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Each veteran's past journey of service to our great nation informs who they are and how they view life and the world around them. And each of you sailors in front of us are now another link in that never-ending change. Congratulations. Yes.
Larry, that's that awkward pause where they think I'm done, but I'm not.
I got more to say. Yeah, that's right. All right, I am going to read you a quote. Ask the loved ones to try to listen real closely. Remember, I don't think anybody in front will. But it's by James Michener from his book, Chesapeake. I hope it'll be clear by the end of my remarks why I decided to share pretty much my favorite quote in the world. And it goes a little like this. A ship like a human being moves best when it's slightly athwart the wind, when it has to keep its sails tight and attend to its course. Ships like men do poorly when the wind is directly behind, pushing them sloppily on their way so that no care is required in steering or in the management of her sails. The wind seems favorable, for it blows in the direction one is heading, but it's actually destructive, because it induces a relaxation in tension and skill. What is needed is a wind slightly opposed to the ship, for then tension can be maintained, juices can flow, and ideas can germinate, for ships like men respond to challenge. So besides being the reviewing officer, and as I alluded to earlier, I'm also a husband. I am a father, and then I'm a naval officer in that order. I've served my entire career as a fighter pilot. My wife and I even met in the Navy at the Naval Academy. She was a ship driver and meteorologist, and I'm from Detroit. Anybody from Michigan here? All right. And even better, she was from South Jersey. Booyah. We've got 8 kids. One MH-60 Romeo pilot, one P-8 Poseidon naval flight officer, a Navy nurse, a nuclear submariner, and a Marine. I lost that one. Yeah, there you go. That's all Marines. All right. And 3 going. 3 still cooking, trying to figure out what they want to do. And I am the admiral in charge of all naval education and training. So I'll keep and remain in your chain of command for everybody in front of me. Your next adventure may be a school, but you will continue to be touched by naval education and training throughout your career. Naval education and training has 29,000 workers, 40,000 sailors, and every year we train 140,000 sailors in the United States Navy. And I mentioned that huge number because I want you to know, with those huge numbers, the most important people in my organization are you, our newest sailors. It's because you stood athwart the wind. Everyone here made a choice to step beyond each of their comfort zones, to decide to step forward and participate in order to serve a higher calling, to do a bit more, to work a little harder than others, and I promise you will learn a little bit more about yourself every day you serve in uniform. One thing each of you had to learn is that you are capable of more than you thought you were before you started this glorious journey. This simple fact will set you apart from those in your generation and provides you a massive advantage for the rest of your life. All the new language you're going to learn, and I apologize to the loved ones and the family, they're going to say things like belay my last, IOD, aye, scuttlebutt, forecastle. Just get used to it. It's part of our life. The men and women in front of you have learned about Navy culture and about some of the giants on whose shoulders we stand, like Farragut, Spruance, Nimitz, Halsey, Doris Miller, Michael Murphy. What everyone in front of us has really learned is to hold strong and steady against distractions, against the thoughts that it's too hard. You've handled the fear of the unknown and against the temptation to do what everybody else is doing. And that's remarkable. You've learned to display competence. You've been able to show you care. Care and competence define your culture, my culture, and that's why you are the most important thing to me. Yours, your community, your family, and loved ones. And for this, I am grateful and proud. Because if you remember the quote from a few moments ago, you responded to the challenge. You stood athwart the wind, you kept your sails tight. Your life in trim while keeping a weather eye on the horizon. And it's the key to success or service in the United States Navy. To reach the horizon of your goals and the future you that is in store. That is what makes you remarkable. Our nation is in good hands with you learning to man the helm, as long as you keep improving every day. Thank you all for listening to these few moments. Let's get on to the rest of the ceremony so you can start your liberty. My children and I look forward to serving with you in the fleet. God bless you all.
Please remain seated until your graduates have been placed on liberty.
Flags. Post. Section leaders, fall out and retrieve outer garments. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the only day for access to the Navy Exchange and photo pickup. Today and tomorrow, you can pick up your sailor at the Yorktown parking garage. Sailors going on liberty without a vehicle or to exit Gate 8 toward the train station parking lot. Thanks again to each and every one of you for joining us on this most memorable of Navy days. And without further delay, now hear this. Liberty Guard!